I'm Shirley Paulson, and I invite you into one of the many conversations I've had with Arthur Dewey, the West Star editor of my book, Illuminating the Secret Revelation of John, Catching the Light. The questions that come up from reading both this ancient text and my book about it are both broad and deep. So we turn the spotlight on one of these many thought-provoking topics. I don't know, I think it's very insightful for this author also to recognize why the counterfeit creation, if you will, feels so real.
Yeah.
And he uses the, I think it's probably Paul's terminology, and I don't know if it came from Paul or where it came from, but at any rate, there's sort of a way of thinking of the human experience as a place where you can choose to be either sucked into the dream world or pulled back into the spirit world from whence you came.
Mm-hmm.
And the human experience in the middle is called the psyche, which is the terminology for that.
Yeah.
And that particular identity is the one that can be pulled either way. So the seriousness, I think, of this is that the Yaldabaoth world says, mocking the world, says, I can tell you your feelings, that your feelings, I can govern your mind and your body in every way imaginable so that you think that your feelings are yours, but they're not. They're controlled by me, the devil. And it makes you feel like you're totally powerless. But then the whole point, I think, of the messenger, of the Savior, is to say, you don't have to think those thoughts. Your own original thoughts are not stuck in that dream. So wake up and I'll show it to you.
Yeah.
That's kind of a...
Yeah, today we might even say, get real.
Yeah, right.
Unfortunately, it's very hard to find reality, and I think this is what the writer is doing in Secret Revelation, that he's saying that indeed, if you do not understand that you at heart are very much in conflict, that the suke, it could go up, could go down, could go in, could go out. You have some choices. And what is being told to you is that you don't have choices, that things are decided. It's done. This is the way you feel. And
I just want to interrupt you for a second here, Art, because I think you're pronouncing the word suke, which is a Greek and right way to do it. And I said psyche only because I think people recognize that word. Yeah. But it's sort of spelled the same, and it really does mean sort of the soul place where things are happening. So I want to make sure people hear that we're using the same word.
Right.
Yeah, but go ahead. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just that, again, this, in other words, he's giving a vocabulary to a real life situation. I think it's T.S. Eliot once says, we've had the experience but missed the meaning. And the reason we miss the meaning is we don't have vocabulary for it. And what this writer is doing is giving you a whole panoply of words that can help you not only face the situation, but work through it and discover that you can relax, you can breathe again. You're not crib, cabin, and confined. That there is maneuverability, and I think that's very healthy.
Thanks for joining us and thinking about one of these deeper questions with us as we turned the spotlight on one of the many challenging topics associated with this ancient text. If you haven't read my book yet, Illuminating the Secret Revelation of John, Catching the Light, it's published by Cascade Books and is available from your favorite bookstore or from the website at earlychristiantexts.com/book. And be sure to let me know if you'd like to hear a conversation on some other questions. You can also leave your questions on the website. Again, that's earlychristiantexts.com.